so blurry.
Yeah, see, I already was.
Oh God.
Like you still. All right. All right, Shalom. We the brothers of Great Millstone, the Church of Birmingham, Alabama. And as always, want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Wakakodash. Yeah, in the ancient Hebrew tongue, that would be the correct name of the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit. I also want to give double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, much due honors and respect to the sincere brethren out there laboring in His work, continually pushing out the gospel in truth and faith and sincerity, as well as you believers, those amongst you who subscribe to those teachings, the brothers and sisters, which would consist of the Akim and the Aqua out there, all right? So the topic of this stream right here is going to be the humbling of America, man, Babylon the Great. That's what you're witnessing, in the form of the luxuries being taken away from you Americans. Because what fueled that pride? The outlets, man. You being able to prance around the damn mall, okay, with shopping bags, or go to the damn bar, live out your fantasy. Hey, because with Esau pushes trends. They push trends. Like if you ever watched Basketball Wives or some crazy shit.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the highlight? They get together, they go get their nails done, which we're gonna go into that. Oh, they go to the bar, right? Happy hour, and then get into a damn cat fight, and the climax is dashing a drink in the broad face, man. Well, guess what? Jake act that fantasy out. They actually act out their fantasy, man. And Esau provides you, they accommodate you the means to live out that fantasy. But guess what? Now the Lord is humbling you.
Is it?
Okay? Matter of fact, we're going to go into the information what's happening throughout America, Babylon the Great, and get used to this term, non-essential businesses. Okay? What's happening right now is the so-called white man in the form of these elites, they shutting down these non-essential businesses. Now the word non-essential pretty much simply means unnecessary. Okay?
That's it.
So that's what's happening right now. Now, before we even get into it, let's go into this information. Now, this is happening in Birmingham, really in Alabama, in a particular Jefferson County. But this is something that's happening nationwide. Okay, so go ahead, Op.
Yeah, this article from AR.com, it says non-essential businesses ordered closed in Jefferson County.
And they actually got a deadline. It was as of 5 o'clock today. As of 5 o'clock today, non-essential businesses, meaning unnecessary businesses, being shut down. Okay, go ahead, Op.
It says these non-essential businesses ordered closed include...
They ordered to be closed. Go ahead.
It says include entertainment.
It includes entertainment. All right. Entertainment. Go ahead.
Including nightclubs.
Nightclubs. And this is where you act out your fantasy, man. This is where the wickedness of Babylon is this is where it's manufactured, if you will, in these nightclubs. This is where adultery is pushed to the forefront. This is where the pride of life comes into play. Nigga in some new Jordans, in the club. All right? This is what fuels your wickedness, man. But guess what? How about Shemel Shah shutting it down? And this is a form of humbling you Americans.
That's right.
You don't have that stage anymore to act out this pride. See? Go ahead.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah 24:7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, and all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of heart ceaseth. It says they shall not drink.
The joy of heart ceases. Meaning these clubs, this music, which also contributes to that pride. You know, the dainties, if you will, of America, the pleasures of America. That's their harp. All right, go ahead up.
It says they shall not drink wine.
Matter of fact, somebody give me Ezekiel 21, and I think started like the 25th verse. Go ahead.
It says they shall not drink wine with a song. It's like it says they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Right, and that's dealing with this knowledge. You have to digest. What we giving you is this strong drink, and it's bitter to you. You know? Right now, what's the only thing that you can look forward to? The harsh truth.
Yeah.
You can't escape by watching damn LeBron James anymore.
Okay. That's it.
Now you forced to drink and digest this bitter wine.
That's it.
Lord, like, here, drink, you know? Go ahead.
Verse 10, it says the city of confusion is broken down.
Right, and that translates to America. The city of confusion is broken down, man. Which we go into, this place is compared to a woman. Thus the title is sitting.
Yep.
The humbling of the whore. Because when you like these whores in America is proud, man.
Yep.
You know, they got their nose tooted in the air. But it takes something to humble her. And what's the catalyst to humbling a whore? Taking away her goods. Taking away the things that fuel and what would you call it? Handicap her.
Yep.
You know, the things that set her and prop her up.
Yep.
Whether it's your nails getting fixed, whether it's your hair getting fixed, you know, the things that contribute to you having this pride. See, go ahead.
It says the city of confusion is broken down.
Yep, which is America. Again, when you consider a whore, there's a time when her age catches up with her, and she's beginning to be broken down. She don't have the curves she used to have. You know, her breasts begin to sag, all right? And essentially, she's broken down. See, go ahead.
It says every house is shut up that no man may come in.
And again, what happens with a prostitute or a whore? After they break down, no man comes into it. No man is popping her, man.
Yep.
You know? And also, this is dealing with these stores shut down that no man may come in. Okay? All right, so that was it on that?
Hang on, one more last verse, bro.
Go ahead.
And verse 11, it says, there is a crying of wine in the streets. All joy is darkened.
Yeah, all joy is darkened, man. See, go ahead.
It says the mirth of the land is gone.
Yep, the mirth of the land is now gone. All right? So now get what you got up.
Yeah, Ezekiel 21 and 25. And thou profane wicked prince of Israel.
I'll jump to the 26th verse, I believe.
Okay, kind. This is Ezekiel 21 and 26. Thus said the Lord of power, remove the diadem, and take off the crown.
Yep, and take off the crown, man. And when you read, matter of fact, give me Isaiah 47 and 1 real quick. It says, take off the crown. Now, this actually applies to America as well, man. Everything is written, is recorded. See, the scriptures is heavy. There are certain things that's written that might be concerning Israel or concerning Moab or whatever, right? But it can also apply to the here and now. See, the scriptures is so perfect. The Lord ain't got to go back and adjust nothing. We can just go to whatever scripture, whoever it was meant for at that time, it can be applied to now. So this applies to now. Read that again.
Kind. Thus said the Lord of power, remove the diadem and take off the crown.
And take off the crown. Now, give me what you got real quick.
This is the book of Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Meaning what? Become humble. Go ahead.
It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne.
There's no throne, there's no crown. See, take away the crown. Go ahead.
O daughter of the Chaldeans. It says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, this place is no more called tender and delicate. What made this place tender and delicate? You could go to a bar and unwind. You could turn on your 70-inch screen TV and watch the playoffs. You know, invite the brothers over, and the guys, and you can go to your man cave and watch, you know, the fight, or you can watch the NBA playoffs. That is what contributed to making America tender and delicate. That's not the case anymore.
That's right.
See? Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Go ahead.
Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah, and that's where we at. You know, go ahead.
It says, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So we're in the beginning stages of Yahweh Shemi outside taking vengeance. But the point is now America is being abased. It have come down from that throne, from that exaltation, you know. So now let's go back here.
It says, thus this Ezekiel 21 and 26, thus said the Lord of power, remove the diadem and take out the crown. This shall not be the same. Exalt him that is low and abase him that is high.
See, exalt him that is low, which is us. We've been exalted. Man, this is a joyous time we done had, man, since we've been in America, man. Seeing this place crumble, man. So the Lord is basing us, or shall I say, exalting us, who was low, and now is basing those who was high. Okay? Which again is concerning America, and the spirit of America is being humbled right now. Okay? So what y'all got a precept?
Yeah, I precept. Ezekiel 17 and 24. And all the trees of the field shall know that I, the Lord, have brought down the high tree.
Right. Whoa, that's bad. Where you at?
Ezekiel 17.
That's beautiful, man. All the trees of the field. Who are the trees of the field? That's dealing with the other nations. Okay, let's prove that these trees is dealing with the nations. Mark, is that Mark 4? I believe is it
13 something like? Let me see.
Mark 4 and 13.
It is, I think.
Is that it?
I know of Mark 4, I believe.
Yeah, let's get that real quick. Okay, let's prove that these other trees are dealing with the other nations, man. And that high tree, you know, which when you go into Ezekiel 17 chapter, I think is called the highest cedar of Lebanon. That's dealing with the Lord actually exalted Esau just to bring him down. That's how the Lord do, man. The Lord will raise you up just to bring you down. A good example of that is Kobe Bryant. The Lord literally took him up in a helicopter, man, and exalted him and brought him down publicly. You see? So that's how the Lord get down, man. All right, that's why the scripture said, he that is exalted shall be abased, and he that is abased shall be exalted. Was that it? Try the 20, 28 or something, 30. Let's see if I can find it.
It said, men walking as trees.
Yeah, I got it for you. All right, it's the book of Mark, the 8th chapter.
It's Mark 8. Okay.
In the 24th verse.
Okay,
so we're going to prove that these trees is dealing with nations. And why are the trees compared to nations? Just simplify it. What would you call your family? Your family tree.
Yep.
You have the root, you know, you have the seed, the root, and then you have branches.
Yep.
You know, your family branches out. See? So that's not that's not deep, you know. That's common sense. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, in Mark 8 and 24, and he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking.
See, I see men as trees. All right. So now let's go back.
This is back Ezekiel 17 and 24.
Hey, that's why when you read in Genesis where it talk about Adam and Eve, they hid behind the trees. That's symbolic to Israel. You know, they hid behind the other nations. They took on the customs of the other nations, what the other nations produced. That's why they covered themselves with the leaves. That's what those trees produce, you know? All right, go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 17, 24. And all the high trees all the trees of the field said, know that I, the Lord, have brought down the high tree.
Right, the Lord has brought down the high tree, which is Esau. And what's Esau's throne? America. Okay, go ahead.
And have exalted the low tree.
And what's the low tree? We the low tree. Which when you read up in there and talk about that vine that was pointed down, we that vine. The Lord is now exalting us, man. And he's abasing the high tree, which is this whole America, man. All right, which she pushed the pride of life. That was she promoted. You know, she basked in the glory of being the glory of kingdoms. Well, guess what? Now this place is reduced to a damn third world country, damn near, man.
Right.
Because they're not telling you all the turmoil that's going on out here in America, man. Which, by the way, that coronavirus is a hoax, man. Okay? Hey, I was telling the brothers, man, I see the same homeless guys, and they're alive and well. They're alive and kicking.
That'd be the first one to drop dead.
Yeah, that'd be the first one to drop dead. They out here breathing the elements all night. Man, they kicking, man. They going hard body, man. But that's a hoax, okay? And it's all a feeble attempt, it's all an effort to bring forth this new world order. I'm telling you, what you're witnessing right now is the so-called white man in desperation mode. This is a fulfillment of Revelation, the 12th chapter, the 12th verse. This devil coming down with great wrath because he knows that he had but a short time. That's where we at, okay? And in the process, in this process, the Lord is humbling America. Hey, you thought you was going to go out riding into the sunset, all you scoffers and scorners, those of you who vehemently came up against the words of Yahweh Shem outside? No, man, you have to pay for that, man. Oh, you got these scoffers that's agreeing now. Hey, the boy Avenger, he was on, did you see him? He was on the Apostle Heart coming to say, young man, in my city, and get out of here, man. You know, he's talking about, you know, he's trying to add to the lesson. Man, look, man, now we're in a time where you got to eat your words, okay? Yep, bring it up.
Because this is the book of Isaiah 2 and verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humble.
Oh, yeah, and that's dealing with you Americans, man. By nature, this place is designed, it's systematically, it's set up for you to be proud. Straight up, man. It's set up for you to be proud. You got to have a certain look. You got to have a certain walk. It's trends. This devil sets up trends, man. Okay, the noble men of America, the noble men in this society is damn Future or some shit. Yeah. No, I mean, that's the standard, man. And them guys promote pride. And in the eyes of Yahweh outside, that's abominable, man, and detestable, man. So now what? The Lord is humbling. Oh, let me make a quick point. Before anybody die, right, and I brought this up the other day, whether it's of old age, animals, beasts alike, and even humans, they are humble. A person that's knocking on death doorstep, so to speak, they ain't prideful, man. They're in a very humble spirit, you know. Animal, you don't see them running around and you know they real low. The spirit of life is taken away from them. So that's where we at when it concerns America. This place is about to be overthrown violently by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, so the life is sucked out of them. You know, it's an old saying. I remember this back in the day. They used to say that person got death on them.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can see a person they ain't the same. You know. Well, that's the same with America, man. The life is being sucked out of this place. The Lord is thoroughly, methodically, surgically breaking down this place, man. This is a torturous attack by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? So come on, let's finish that.
It's in Isaiah 2 and 11 again. It says, the lofty looks of man shall be humble.
Yeah, the lofty looks of man shall be humble. See? Go ahead.
It says, in the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day.
Right now, that's happening right now. This is the beginning of the stage. What do it mean to say that the Lord alone shall be exalted? This knowledge is being brought to the forefront. Your thoughts and your objectives and perspective, and what you might perceive to be right and wrong and truth and belief and unbelief, you know, whatever you believe in, your warped mind is taking a back seat. Right now, the prophecies is being exalted, man, and brought to the center stage. So the Lord alone is being exalted. You actually got people entertaining what we talking about now. You got people that's inquiring what you guys are. What is this about? You know, they looking for answers, man. See? So go ahead, get what you got. And go back to that.
Yeah, Ezekiel 17:24. It said, all the trees of the fields shall know that I, the Lord, have brought down the high tree and have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree.
Yep, have dried up the green tree. That's symbolic to this drought that you're witnessing, man. You know, the resources that you once enjoyed, the luxury of being able to call Grubhub or some shit and get, you know, have everything at your fingertips. That's being dried up. Yeah, read that part again, huh?
It says, have dried up the green tree and have made the dry tree to flourish.
Right, and that's us. We flourishing. Truth is now flourishing, and that's spoken of in 2 Ezra 6 chapter. If you want to get that, go ahead and get that. That's the spirit. Bring that up.
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 6.
Again, truth is having its place on the planet Earth, man. Everything else, the so-called white man, his narrative, all that's is taking a back seat. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, 2 Ezra 6 and 28. As for faith, it shall flourish.
See?
Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared.
That's right. Yep. So you can go back.
Yeah, kind. So this back in Ezekiel 17, it says, have dried up the green tree and have made the dry tree to flourish. I, the Lord, have spoken and have done it.
Right, so the Lord spoke and he sent out a death threat and he carried it out. All right, let's just call it what it is, man.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
So, all right, now with that, let's go back to this information right here.
Yeah, continuing.
And read the headline one more time and go back down.
Yeah, it says non-essential businesses ordered closed in Jefferson County.
Right, and this is the narrative around America. You know, we just feature it and spotlight what's happening where we at, but this is technically what's going on around the world. Non-essential business, get used to non-essential businesses being shut down. And again, that word non-essential goes back to basically unnecessary. You can look it up for yourself. All right, go ahead.
It says these non-essential businesses ordered closed include entertainment. Hey, that's dealing with the movies.
Yep.
All right, going to the movies. All right, go ahead.
It says including nightclubs.
Nightclubs, which that's the very essence of America, man.
Yep.
The nightlife.
Yep.
See? Man, you niggas is finally being humble, man. Man, let's give most round of applause. Straight up, man. That's part of the things that vexes us, man.
Yep.
All right? The Lord taking away that luxury. Go ahead.
It says bowling alleys.
Bowling alleys. You meet a broad, you go on a date. That you ain't got that luxury no more. Go ahead.
It says arcades.
Arcades, go ahead.
Racetracks.
You go out to the dog. Oh, down here they got the dog track.
Yeah.
You can bet. Hey, and that's a casual setting. I done been out there. You can order drinks. You can kick it. They playing music. You know, it's like a form. It's like a casino.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Go ahead.
It says indoor children play places.
Right. Indoor Chuck E. Cheese. You know, Jake get together. Yeah. They got the bouncing things and shit like that. That's the mirth being taken away from it. That's the humbling of the whore, man. See? Go ahead.
It says pool halls.
Pool hall. What's it? What's that?
Pool halls.
Pool halls. All right, shooting pool. Oh, we was just me and the brother we were talking about how it was which we don't know why they even published this bullshit. With Cardi B of all people and Offset, they set out a statement. They're being taken by boredom. They tired of being in the house. Well, that's good, man.
That's right.
Okay, you being humble, man. You don't have the luxury of riding around in your Bugatti or stunting. You know? Go ahead.
It says adult gaming and entertainment venues.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's. Okay, that's being taken away. Go ahead.
It says recreation.
Recreation facilities. Go ahead.
It says including gyms.
You go and ball, shoot a little hoops, workout. That's being taken away from you Americans, man. And a lot of these, like women, they go to the gym to parade around their body, man. They get a kick out of, you know, promoting themselves, being in some damn leggings and tights and having men drooling. That shit promotes adultery, man. Them gyms, you know, you got guys all in the buff, women with, you know, in tights. That's a production of Esau, man. That's wickedness, man. Which that goes back to the ancient Roman Empire. Gymnasium, which goes back to nakedness. See? Go ahead.
It says including gyms and fitness centers,
See?
swimming pools and spas.
Yeah, oh. Don't that sound like lamping and luxury? You're in a damn spa. You know what I mean? Steam room, towel around your neck. That's being taken away. See that? Go ahead.
It says excluding licensed physical therapy services.
Yeah, like massages. You know, that's luxury, man. You're being massaged. That's the physical therapy services. You know? Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says nail salons and spas.
Whoa. Read that again.
It says nail salons.
Hey, nail salons, man. This is a part of the non-essential, businesses. And there's a lot of wicked ass women out there. These Jake women, man, you wicked as all hell. You up in there getting your nails done, you know? Well, guess what? That's being taken away from you. You thrive, you know, you get off on them perks of having your nails done and shit. Hey, and this judgment gonna affect a lot of you women, man. Straight up. The 2/3 of Israel is compiled with mostly women. Women outnumber men 7-1 or some shit like that. So there's gonna be a lot of you women, man, that's gonna be judged, man. And we talking about the wicked of you women, you know, those of you who subscribe to Esau. Now you got women out there that Yahweh Shema Shah gonna have mercy on. A lot of you women that subscribe to the truth, okay? But for the women out there, for an example, like these women that they got these desk jobs.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking
Alabama
proud
power.
devils, man. Alabama power, man. Hey, you go up in there, man, you might be a little tight. You need to make an arrangement on your bill, or you know. You see the nigga woman, you already know she can't wait to shoot you down, man. But guess what? Now you're about to be judged, man. You're about to be abased. See? Hold that, get what you got.
Yeah, this second Ezra 8:50.
Yep.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time that dwell in the world.
Right, misery. That word there is strong. Miseries. Oh, you know it was a movie. Remember the movie Misery? Hey, that word. Yeah, that's a bad movie. Yeah, but that word misery is a ring to it. You know, it set off a certain spirit. Misery. That's a strong word, man. Many great miseries. Go ahead. Hey, you're gonna be miserable, man. Go ahead.
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times that dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Because they have walked in great pride. Okay, that's the reason why Yahweh Shema Shah is going to visit and is visiting you, man. And again, what we witnessing right now, the luxury is being taken away. Hey, man, we here, man. We here, man. We finally here. Everything we've been telling you, the Lord is making good on it. You know?
Can I say something?
You got it out?
Yeah, pretty much the Lord, letting you gotta suffer the reality, man.
Yeah.
You gotta witness a harsh reality, man. You're gonna pretty much wake up on the table, man.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? You ain't under anesthesia no more. You can't escape. You know, like like you said, you can't go home and watch LeBron James no more, man. Now you gotta really realize America's gonna go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you no more can be numb to the pain. You can't take pop that proverbial Lord tab to escape. Or that spiritual, you can't have that spiritual fix to escape reality anymore. In the form of watching the NBA, you know, or damn going to a bar. Hey man, do you know how instrumental, if you will, if that's the best word to use, a bar was to you Americans, man? Happy hour. You know how much that contributed to you getting by? Fucking happy hour, man. We see it, man. We used to hold camp. You know, we got several spots where we hold camp. We used to hold camp right next to a bar. And the Spirit of the Lord had it where the bar got burnt down last week. You know what I mean? And them niggas was proud of their bar, man. They just look at us sideways. They just snickle. They just talk under their breath. Okay? But now that luxury taken away, man. And again, that bar was instrumental to the psyche. It boosted the ego of you niggas. And them desk job niggas too, man. You know? Them niggas with the tight slacks and, you know, the suit and tie, man. That work at the desk jobs and shit. That hit, cucks, they'll hit the damn happy hour, man, and trick off. And they'll look down on other Israelites too, man. Man, the Lord, man, call all your how about Shema Shah, man. Lord is about justice. Matter of fact, give me that real quick. I think that's Isaiah, not Salaki, Psalms 89:14, Baba Shah. See, the Lord is about justice, man. Nobody gets away, all right? There's a balance. That's why the scripture says so much that she have delivered the
so much sorrow and torment.
So much sorrow and torment given. The Lord balances everything out, and it's all centered around justice. You got it? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Psalm 89:14. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne.
Right. So yeah, justice and judgment, that's what the Lord is all about. And that's why we're able to rejoice, man. The Lord is finally, stepping in on behalf of us, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face.
Right, so that's the balance too. Mercy and truth have come into us. Okay? So now let's go back right here.
Kind of continuing on, it says nail salon and spas.
Right, that's being taken away. Nail salons. Hey man, come on, man. That's a permanent fixture in America. Especially amongst Israel. Nail salons, man. Man, that's gonna work on the psyche of you women out there, man. Just And I'm talking about, again, just the nigger woman, the blonde hair, twerking nigger woman, man. You know, which that's the Judite woman, and all the other women follow suit. You know, that I know from Benjamin, Levi, all the way down to Issachar, they follow the lead of the Judite woman. So they all follow that tradition of getting their nails done, their hair fixed, you know, and that's like a trophy to them.
Yep.
You know, look at my nails, look at my hair, I'm living it up. Man, the Lord has taken that away. See? Go ahead. And the Lord is not to be mocked, man. Yeah, how about Shemaiah controls everything, man.
Right.
And everything you're gonna have to pay the piper at some point. All right, go ahead.
It says casinos.
Oh, casinos. Hey, man, even these senior citizens, they highlighting their life.
Ooh,
they jump on the butt, and nobody gets away. And the old guy with the suspenders. Hey, look, man, you getting judgment right now. That was their time to unwind. They jump on the bus, and they go out to the Tupelo. You know? You got something?
Oh, no, I'm looking for it.
Yeah, the casinos is taken away. Hey, man, that's why we know that this is it, through the Spirit. These devils have put all the chips in. They can't renege right now, because the next time they try this, people gonna say, oh, man, we don't believe it. Remember the whole coronavirus shit they did? They went through all that trouble and nothing happened. No, I believe through the Spirit, this is it. You know, go ahead.
It says concert venues.
Concert venues. And that's affecting who? You damn rappers, man.
That's it.
Because you got a lot of old school rappers that's still able to live off their catalog in the form of somebody booking them. Just say if I'm a promoter, right, or I got a club, I might say, you know, let's get an old rapper like damn T.I., you know, an old rapper like Gucci Man, and bring him in. And them niggas can still live off their catalog, the old music that they did. And I might pay, I'll give y'all 15 racks to come. I'll charge 25 at the door. I cover the overhead. I pay them. No, that's out the way now, man. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, they had that nigga Lil Boosie. You know, he came out and said something about that.
Oh, really?
He lost some money off that.
Beautiful. That nigga. Call all that nigga, man. I hate that nigga, man. I hate that nigga right there, man. That's the nigga that came out and publicly denounced Yahweh about Shemaiah Shah. The Lord gonna get that little nigga, man. We're gonna see that little nigga, he gonna be maybe 75 pounds, you know, remember that big fro. Oh, he ain't gonna get no haircut. Yep. This shit gonna grow into a fro fade, you know? It's gonna be a fro with a fade. Man, the Lord about to humble you niggas, man. Oh, but guess what? Another thing about Boots is you know, it's heavy that you mention him, right? One thing that he did, he kind of set the standard of getting paid off shows.
Yep.
That was like one of his main perks. Like, he'll sell records and shit, that's cool. But his main thing was he rack up on them shows, man. He even got, it's even documented. He'll show all the racks that he just made. You know, he'll make a run. Like, he'll run through Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, and he'll show you goddamn 200 racks.
Call it show money.
Show money.
Yep.
Well, guess what? That's taken away from nobody is exempt from the judgment of Yahweh by Shemaiah Shah, man. See? Go ahead, read that again.
It says concert venues.
Concert venues. So that's affecting everybody, man. See? Go ahead.
And auditoriums.
In auditoriums. Oh, I was sharing this with the brothers and I shared with you all. I was telling y'all about how now they're proposing live streams on funerals.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all hear that? Live streams on funerals and wakes, man. Hey, this place finished, man. Right? Because of the coronavirus. It can't be a grouping of more 10 people, right? So now, if you have a loved one to die, they're going to stream it live. You on the coming board. I love Junior, man. Junior was a good dude. You see what I'm saying? Oh, now, they're saying that nobody can stream, nobody can gather over 10 deep. We're going to see what happened at Camp Lord Willing tomorrow. You know, because at our camp, we have, a lot of people don't see outside the camera, there's a lot of brothers that, you know, that come out and gather and you know, congregate with us. So we'll see what these devils do. But it's everything in the spirit of the Lord, you know. So, yep, we have precept.
I had Ecclesiastes 12.
Yeah. You know what? Go ahead and get that, because I was thinking about that too. Go ahead and get that.
Yeah,
we'll go back.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh.
Yeah, and it's too late now. We are in the evil days, man. Go ahead.
When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right, and you people have no pleasure now. You can't do whatever the hell you want to do, man. You know, you can't throw on your best threads, your best outfit, and just stroll up in whatever, nightclub or bar right now, man. That is it. Go ahead.
It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened.
Yeah, that's somebody to this knowledge. While this knowledge is still on display. Go ahead, Doc.
Nor the clouds return after the rain, and the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets.
And that's where we at. The doors are shut in the streets, and that's what we're reading this information right here. All non-essential businesses is being closed. They're being ordered to be closed. Oh, you got L.A., which is shut down, San Francisco, and just now, as of today, the governor in Illinois just declared that Illinois is shut down. Now, how convenient, right before that, did y'all see the video of all the tanks and MRAPs? See how everything come together? Why was that going to Illinois? And all of a sudden, he declared, man, we're in a time of martial law, man.
That's right.
All right? This whole talk like state of emergency, and in this case, the national emergency, man, it's no more of martial law. We already in martial law. When they declare state of emergency, that's martial law. It's just going to be physically manifest when you actually see the troops. When you look out your curtain and see troops out there, man.
That's right.
That's where we at. Go ahead, up.
It said, and the doors shall be shut up in the streets. And when the sound of the grinding is low.
And that's just not dealing with a blue-collar worker. Just a guy working on the assembly line, your local mechanic. That's dealing with you rappers too, man. It tells you the sound of the mill in Revelation, the heart.
The
sound of the mill. So you want to get that? There's Revelation 18.
That's toward the bottom.
Give me that real quick, God. Let's get that. We're in a time of prophecy, man. And the Lord is making good on His word. Okay.
This Revelation 18:22. Matter of fact, it says, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters.
Lil Boosie. Hey, Lil Boosie, ain't no sense in him making a track, man, right now. Because he can't capitalize off it. Because the whole, what drives you making the track is you maximizing it. You being able to sell it, yeah, that's obvious. But you want to be able to go and do shows off it. Well, now that's taken away. See, that avenue is taken away. Go ahead, up.
It says, shall be heard no more at all in thee.
Yeah, you're not going to hear the next, You're not going to hear the next album, man. Go ahead.
And no craftsman or whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee.
See that? Go ahead.
And the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all.
And that's twofold, because that's dealing with us too. We working. Lord not gonna just shut off these jobs. He's gonna shut our job off too. You're not gonna hear the sound of us anymore either. Right. But for the most part, you're not gonna hear the sound of any craftsman, any job, whatever it might be. Whatever skill set you might possess, and even these rappers, man, and your pride, So you got more on that?
To finish it off, it says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. And
meaning what? You're not going to be comfortable. Somebody that lay around at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, that means they good. They ain't got nothing to worry about. But when you up at 4 in the morning, that means things that you got to get the job done, man. Shit ain't right. All right, go ahead.
And all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right, all the daughters of music shall be brought low. That's gonna be a beautiful day, man.
That's it.
You see these rappers, because they contribute to hey man, they played an intricate part. There was an important clog, if you will, important piece to Esau's plans. They push adultery. They push out this vibration of you stand in the spirit of derision. So the Lord gonna get you, man. Okay, you got something?
Yeah, This is the book of First Maccabees 1 and 11. It's in those days when there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Right, and that's what those of our people do. They have made a covenant with Esau, and they want to persuade you to do that, you know? And that's what you do. I'm going to just say it like this. You ain't got to, this day, I pledge allegiance to serve the so-called white. You ain't got to do that, man. When you subscribe to whatever this man pushed, you have now officially aligned yourself with the enemy, man. And pursuing the Isaiah 13th chapter and around, what, the 15th verse?
Yep,
It tells you how the Lord going to kill your ass. You're going to be thrust through with the sword. Everybody that's joined to this man. Okay? So that was it on that?
Yeah, come.
All right, so now let's go back to this information. You got it?
No, I ain't got nothing.
All right, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Now, it says on theaters.
Theaters, the movies. You know, you meet you a little nice little something, man, and you want to take it to the movie. That's gonna be taken away. Go ahead, Al.
It says tourist attractions, including museums, planetariums, and parades.
Mm-hmm.
It says body art facilities and tattoo services.
Yeah. Whoa, beautiful. All right, go ahead.
It says tanning salons.
Tanning salons. That's a form of unwinding and pleasures.
Yep.
And that's an Esau thing too, man. Yep. Go ahead.
It says massage parlors, waxing salons,
massage parlors, waxing salons. These models, they get these Brazilian waxes. Now you're gonna be looking like a damn hairy, you know? Yeah.
unibrows and
Yeah,
shit.
unibrows and shit. Like that, man. Goatees and shit. Go ahead.
It says threading salons. It says museums and galleries.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says museums and galleries. It says performing arts centers, events, rehearsals. It says social clubs.
Oh, social clubs. You got these biking clubs, motorcycle. Down here where we at, man, it's a big social saving club community. You know, you have a lot of jakes coming together. They put their money together. They rent clubs. They have parties, motorcycle clubs. They have barbecues. Man, that's taken away. Now, what you gonna do now? You're gonna be forced to watch the news now. You're gonna be forced, and Jake don't want that. They got a short attention span. They don't want to watch CNN, man. Now you forced to inquire what's going on, and that's beautiful, man. Our reality has now become your reality. See, go ahead. Up.
It says fraternity and sorority meetings and
Oh,
events.
come on, man. That's beautiful right there, man. That what fuels spring break. Oh, did y'all see the spring break thing?
Oh, yeah.
You still got a bunch of dummies going to spring break. The bar's closed. It's 18 people walking down the street. Man, we're going to make the best of this. We're going to make the best of this spring break. Man, it's stupid, man. Fucking America, man. You should be vexed with this place right here, man.
That's it.
Okay? Hey, when you vex with this place, that's a rite of passage. Or it tells you that, what's that, 2 Peter, is it? Righteous lot?
Oh, yeah. That's what 50 comes.
You want to get that?
Yeah,
Get that. Let's get that.
Let me get that.
You know, that's a rite of passage, man. You know, when you vex with this place, man, that means that the Spirit of the Lord has officially rested upon you, man. You should be vexed with this goddamn place, man. You got a motherfucker like Cardi B, like this slow special ed, you know? The voice. This motherfucker the voice of people, man. You should be vexed, man. And I'm telling you, man, the black Esau, the pick, man, when we get our hand on you, and you watching us, man, when we get our hand on you, man, hey, man, you better go ahead and do what the fuck you gotta do, because I'm telling you, man, once you how about Shemel Shah give us that power, man, which guess what? We gonna get that power on this side, man.
That's right.
Get the staff. Yeah, go ahead. Make us get the staff. Okay.
2 Peter chapter 2 and 6. And turned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that obviously live ungodly.
Yep, go ahead.
And delivered just Lot.
Yep, and delivered just Lot, okay? And why did the Lord, what contributed to the Lord delivering just Lot? So let's read.
Vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
So that was brownie points, if you will, for Lot in the eyes of the Lord. He was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. He wasn't in harmony, he wasn't in agreement with this place, man.
God.
He was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, which comes in the form of the entertainment, the music, the TV shows, the propaganda, whatever is promoted here in America, we're not with it. All right?
A little bit morning.
Go ahead.
And it invests all your five senses, man.
Yep. Well, yeah, you're right.
Smell, the sight, hear, taste, feel, all
That's right. Yep.
It says, for that righteous man dwelling among them.
Yeah, because it's not like we retrieved to some cave. It's not like after we hold camp, we retrieved to some, area, undisclosed area, a cave. Mm-hmm. No, we have to coexist with you damn Americans, man. A lot of kids, brothers got to go work under some damn supervisor. You got to work around some fucking homo or some shit, So we vexed with this place. Go ahead.
He said, for that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing.
Seeing and hearing, meaning on TV, we see certain shit. You watch Love and Hip Hop, you come across. Man, hey, I'm telling you now, man. I know, like, my real, man, she'll be watching, she love it, man. I don't knock her for that. That's nothing. You can't be over righteous. You can't come in there and tell her to stop watching, But, you watch it, man, I'm telling you, man. I've been about to throw a damn shoe at the TV, man. That shit vexing, man. It's straight up. Not just that, everything, man. They say seeing, that's the TV and the visuals, and it say and hearing, right? Meaning the music now we listen to music and shit, but that's the balance. Everything gotta be balanced out. But in the back of your mind, you be like, man,
Yep. Straight up.
And also hearing is a form of the doctrines. Like some nigga said, some black consciousness nigga come up and present some crazy shit to you, man. Horace. Go ahead.
It said, for that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day.
Right, we are vexed from day to day, man, and that's what makes you righteous. You can't say you're a man of the Lord and you believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, yet you condone what you see. Like, how you a man of the Lord and I ask you how you feel about homosexuality, you say, hey, that's them, man. They can do what they want to do. I ain't got no problem. No, man. Your spirit should be, man, put their ass to death, man.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead, you got something? Oh, you still got more?
Yeah, just finish up. It said, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
With their unlawful deeds. And what that's going into is contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, because it's the book of Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world.
Right, you shouldn't be acclimated to this world. Go ahead.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, acceptable, and perfect will of the Most High.
Right, that's right, yeah. So, you got more of that information?
Oh, yeah, current just
get that, and while he getting a whole Job, the 40th chapter, and the 11th verse. Matter of fact, it started like the 10th verse. Go ahead.
Yeah, current, it says, just the last bit, it says, proms.
Yeah. Oh, that's the spirit. We hold camp. Yeah. That's all you see is prom. The aftermath of a prom. A lot of Edomites with their dates, the corsages and the tuxedos, they go out and take pictures. That's over, man. Go ahead.
It says proms, formals, and other similar events.
Which formals is weddings fall under that too. They're gonna have to cancel a lot of it. Oh, that's another thing too. They said, what I was telling you about the funerals? Weddings, they have a live stream weddings too. They presented that to you too. Literally, you and your broad having vows, you passing your vows over the live stream. I do. With a smiley face. You got more?
No, that's it.
That's it? All right, come on.
Kind of Job 40, you said start at 10. Job 40:10, deck thyself now with majesty and excellency, and array thyself with glory and beauty. Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath, and behold everyone that is proud, and abase him.
See that? Everyone that is proud, abase him. And that's concerning America, man.
Yep.
We're in a time where this place is being abased. All right? Everyone that's proud is being abased. And that's the vibration here in America. This place is the driving force behind America is driven by pride. And matter of fact, you got a precept? Give me that in Ecclesiasticus, the 10th chapter, real quick. With the close up this time.
You was talking about the pride at the beginning.
Yeah, start from right there and read down. In fact, you can start at really if you want, you can start at the top and we'll
okay, all right.
Sum it up and all that.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, and I start at 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Right, and that's dealing with any empire, kingdom, society, or certain system that's put in play. Whoever is spearheading, who's ruling, the vibration of that particular king rests on the whole people.
Yep.
You know? That's why when you go back, like for an example, Sodom and Gomorrah, it was homos running that, man.
Yep.
That's why you had homos running wild. When in the kingdom is going to be a righteous king, which is Yahweh Shai, along with the governing body, the elect, and that's going to put out a righteous vibration. And guess what? We're going to enforce righteousness.
That's right.
We're going to beat the living shit out of you if you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? Go ahead.
It said, an unwise king destroyed his people.
And that's dealing with Donald Trump. Go ahead.
But through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
And that's dealing with the kingdom. There's going to be life to flourish in the kingdom. Go ahead.
The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yep. So that proves that the Lord Yahweh Shai has the jurisdiction over who rules and who don't rule. Go ahead.
He says, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person, the scribe, shall he lay his honor.
Yep. Read it one more time.
It says, in the hand of the Most High is the prosperity of man, and upon the person of the scribe.
The person of the scribe, that's dealing with us. We are the men of the scribe. What's the scribe? The scriptures.
That's it.
Upon the person of the scribe, go ahead.
Shall he lay his honor.
Right, so eventually you looking at your next rulers. Okay, go ahead. Lord will, go ahead.
It says, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices.
And that was Esau guilty of. Read.
Pride is hateful before the Most High.
Read that again.
Pride is hateful before the Most High.
Right, so you thought America was just going to continue? This place that's built upon pride, and it's recorded in the scriptures that this is one of the things that offend Yahweh Shai, the highest power conceivable out there, man. That's hateful before the Lord. So you marvel at what's happening right now, the fact that the Lord is taking this place out? No, man. You shouldn't. See? Yep, go ahead. You got a precept?
You can.
Go ahead.
It's on Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride go before destruction.
That's the chronological order, man. Before destruction, there's going to be pride. Pride is going to be at its height. Matter of fact, you give me, if you get some.
No, you got that.
Give me that Psalm. It said, surely the Lord said him.
Slippery slopes. Yep,
All right, continue to read this again.
Proverbs 16 and 18, pride go before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall.
Right, so before you fall, you're going to be exalted. Like the example I made through the spirit, Kobe Bryant. Yep. The Lord raised him up. He thought that was just a random act. He said, man, the Lord beautiful, man. It's teaching moments with the Lord, man. Come on now.
Come on, man.
That's just some occurrence. No, man, that was the Lord showing you how you get down. He raised this guy up in that helicopter, then brought him down, man. See? I need to look up the word Kobe, see what that means. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places.
Right, the Lord set them in slippery places, the king of the hill, which is the top of a mountain. Once you reach the very top of the mountain, there's no way but to go but down. And really, when you're at the top of a mountain, there's no room for error. Yep. You can't make a false move. And let's say if you're sitting on the top of a slope, right? Too much activity will bring you down. And the so-called white man was doing too much, man. When you're at the top, you got to chill, man. You know? So he at the top making all these moves. Now you coming down. You, oh. Go ahead.
It says, surely thou didst.
What happens when you fall? You grab. You ever notice that? Somebody fall from something? Have you ever saw the footage of those falling off the Twin Towers?
Oh, man.
They reaching for something. They trying to grab. They reaching. So that's what Esau doing. He's falling and he's reaching. He's grabbing. He's trying to find anything that he can grab onto. You know? Go ahead.
Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction.
See that? See that? Yep. So now let's go back to where you was at.
Okay, Slightly.
Ecclesiasticus.
Yes. That's right.
Yep. So that's what happened, man. The Lord set them up. He exalted them, you know. But now he's causing them to fall.
What is
all right.
Rock?
Sirach 10.
Oh yeah, kind of. Sirach 10 and Sirach 10 and 7 again. It says, "Pride is hateful before the Most High, and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity."
Yep.
Because of unrighteous dealings.
Yeah, so that contributes to you committing iniquity, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
He said, because of unrighteous dealings.
Matter of fact, real quick, give me Psalm 18 and 38 real quick.
God.
Just to emphasize that fall a little more. Because it's not like these devils just going to fall. Let me show you how bad the Lord is. They're not going to just fall. They're going to fall under our feet.
That's it.
When they fall, it's not that they're going to just fall. When they fall, simultaneously, we're going to be risen up. So it's going to be a changing of the guard. It's going to be trading places. So when they fall, we're going to be exalted, which is going to mean they're going to be under us. And that's what this is going into.
God, yeah, this Psalm 18:38. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise.
See, and that's what's happening now. The Lord hits you with a blow. This stock market, the economy, everything you're seeing, these stores closing, the very fabric of America being unwoven, the landscape of America changing, that's that blow that the Lord hit you with. Go ahead.
It says, I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are falling under my feet.
See that? So that's bad. That's a miracle for somebody to fall under your feet, man. So when they fall, they're not just going to fall, they're going to fall under us, which is somebody to a trade of places, all right? So now let's go back.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right, and we that people who the power is being transitioned to. As crazy it might sound, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, you mean to tell me these are going to be the next rulers where you right, man. So that's that transition of power. Go ahead, Doc.
It said, why is earth and ashes proud?
Right, why the hell is the lords of the lords? The scriptures tell you that Esau is in a base, he's the basis of men. Why the hell he violent in the earth? That's right. Yeah, scriptures say that. He's violent in the earth, man. Meaning what? You come off better eating something off the ground than eating out the hand of Esau. He's violent in the earth. Go ahead. But why is he proud? Go ahead.
Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not more a wicked thing than a covetous man, for such an one setteth his own soul to sell, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. The physician cutteth off a long disease.
Yeah, and Yahweh Shai is their physician. The long disease would be Esau, okay, which have wreaked havoc on the planet Earth. This man has been a cancer to the planet Earth. Everything he put his hand on, it dies. You know, so Yahweh Shai is cutting off that long disease. And what's the core of that disease, really, when you go into it? America. This is the foundation or that springboard, if you will, that propels wickedness throughout the earth. It starts right here in America. So the Lord is finna uproot this place. All right, go ahead.
The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
We're dealing with Esau. Go ahead.
For when a dead man, for when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts and worms. The beginning of
and that's where we at. What a worm do? A worm devour you. So this place is dead. We say that through the spirit a lot. Man, this place is finished. This place is dead. So when you dead, what happens? You inherit creepy things and worms. Meaning it begins to eat away at your body. You begin to decompose. You begin to decay. So that's what's happening, man. See that? You got a precept?
Yeah, kind. It's the book of Isaiah 14:4. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Whoa. Yep, the golden city ceased, man. The luster and shine this place once had is now finished. It's over. You know? The golden city has officially ceased. What, that was it on that?
That's just a little bit more. It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
The staff. Go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah. It says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked in the scepter
And now
of
the
the
staff is
rulers.
being given to us now. Oh, you got more? That was it
That
already?
is it
Oh, yeah, come on, go, Jack.
This is Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. For pride is the beginning of sin.
Yeah, pride is the beginning of sin. Go ahead.
And he that hath it shall pour out abomination.
And that's what that proves that Esau is proud, because he pours out abominations in the form of, for an example, he spew out celebrate homosexuality and encouraging you to become a fucking tranny, man. That's because he's proud. You said the beginning of pride it pours out abominations.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, for the beginning, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord had brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them suddenly. I mean, utterly.
Yep.
It said the Lord had cast down the thrones of proud princes.
See that? And that's where we at, man. That fallen. When you cast something down, in order for you to fall, you have to be exalted. Matter of fact, give me that real quick in Isaiah 14. How thou fallen from heaven?
Yeah, because it's Isaiah 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground?
Right, so the scripture said, how thou fallen from heaven. That's like Jake, you know, Jake, if somebody was balling, they was on, they had it going on, if you will, then he go broke, what they'll say? He fell off.
That's it.
Oh, that dude fell off. He used to have it, but now he fell off. Well, that's what the scripture's saying. How have thou fallen from heaven? How have thou fallen from that exalted position that you once had? See, go ahead.
It says, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
Yeah, how did you fall off? How did you fall to the ground? How did you be cut down? That tree, that exalted tree that was cut down. Go ahead.
It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Yeah, meaning you'll be exalted. You're gonna be the top. You're gonna be the glory of kingdoms, which you accomplish that feat, right? Go ahead.
It says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Right, which is Israel. Go ahead.
I will sit in the throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Right, and that's what these devils, that's their motivation, to be like the Most High. That's why they want to have you chipped. They want to be able to control you. You know, they actually create characters. If y'all ever saw Back to the Future, remember when you had the guy Biff, and that was really Trump when you really ran to it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So they trying to be like the Most High. They'll create, they'll prophet, they'll record it, you know, then it'll come to pass later. You know, if you saw like with The Simpsons, they'll predict the programming, if you will. Okay? So that's a form of them trying to be like the Most High. All right? So that was it, right? So let's finish this up.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, verse 14. It said, the Lord has cast it down. So like the Lord have cast down the proud. Let me read that again. The Lord have cast down the throne of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead.
Yep. So the Lord is going to set us up, the lowly. That's the balance, man. Hey, when someone fall out of power, the Lord is simultaneously bringing somebody up in that position. That's where we come in. Go ahead.
It says, the Lord have plucked up the roots of the proud nations.
Right, so the Lord plucked up Esau, man. Okay? Which it tells you in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, a time to pluck up and a time to plant. Go ahead.
And planted the lowly in their place.
So, and that's going to be the rulership that you're going to coming into. The kingdom of heaven by default.
That's
right? The rulership that's going to be spearheaded by our Lord Yahushua. All right, so that was it on that?
I think that pretty much.
Okay, all right. Hey, so with that, want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
Double honors to the head apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the fellow laborers out there pushing out this gospel in all true faith and sincerity, as well as you believers, the brothers and sisters alike, the argument aqua that subscribe. Till the next time, DTA. Ba ba ba.
DTA, a ba ba ba.